Oh, Spanish Civil War again. Romania has joined the Belgrade Pact. Greece has joined the Belgrade Pact. Switzerland calls for Austrian aid. Earlier today, envoys from Switzerland arrived to plead for Austrian backing against French threats to seize the Romandy region. While we have little to gain from supporting such a venture, throwing our support behind the Swiss cause could boost our prestige worldwide and show the French that the Austrian Empire will not be trifled with. Backing the Swiss in such a manner would certainly place them in our debt. I might regret this. We'll back the Swiss in this conflict. Belgrade Congress argues for a new order on the Balkans. On the initiative of Serbia, several countries have convened in Belgrade to discuss the political and military situation on the Balkans. During this Congress, a new military alliance was founded, the so-called Belgrade Pact. This is clearly aimed against our former ally, Bulgaria, of whom the countries have lost territory in the Weltkrieg. If we formally announce our support for Bulgaria, it may keep the Belgrade Pact from declaring war on them. We'll support the Bulgarians. Commune of France backs down. After a diplomatic message was received by Paris, they quickly ceased all diplomatic and undercover activities aimed against the territorial integrity of Switzerland. We have achieved a diplomatic victory today. We have shown the world we still stand up to socialist and syndicalist aggression, and we will protect any nation under threat from these revolutionaries. Diplomacy has achieved peace once again. Crisis resolved. Swift neutrality is preserved. Swift? Swiss. You know what I mean. That's happening. The India things. Oh. That's an India thing that I don't normally see happen. Ooh. I look away from German East Asia, and apparently they're now losing. I really thought they had that. Oh well. Peru declared war on Ecuador. God, South America's a mess in this mod. Bolivia has capitulated. Oh, Russia. You... into the Caucasus. Town government declared war on the Qing. Oh boy, World War II, here we come. The Don-Kuban Union have joined the Reichspakt. Oh. They went to war with them anyway. Oh yeah, let's get some more propaganda going. I don't have good war support right now. And that's a problem. But the Princely Federation is going to die. Not while fighting that many wars. The Dominion of India just annexed part of them in the chaos. Oof. Not a good game to be the Princely Federation. Saudi Arabia joins the Cairo Pact. Saudi Arabia. What's that from? Was it American Dad? I'm almost certain at some point in American Dad they sang a song about Saudi Arabia. I think that's what that's from. You see, I think Russia... Okay, now they're doing Central Asia. I don't know why they didn't do Central Asia first. Central Asia is the best one to go for first because they don't have anybody backing either of them. Meanwhile, Don-Kuban Union is, well, they're in the Reichspakt now. And even before that, they have a guarantee. Oh, you know what? I haven't created my my fucking intelligence agency yet. I always forget to do that. Let's create that fucking intelligence agency. The League of Six Provinces is back, and they joined the Zili clique. Or clique. Man, I don't know. Ship designer? Submarines. Totalists in the Bahrati Commune. Agency created. I don't have very many factories. I'll hold off on upgrades until I get more factories. Let's recruit a head of intelligence. That thing arrives in Vienna. The Germans in Africa have produced an extraordinary ethnological exposition, showcasing the primitive customs of over 1,000 performers from over 100 different tribes. In a zoo-like exhibition alongside elephants, lions, and zebras. Tens of thousands attended the exhibit, which was found to be both educational and titillating. A testament to the effectiveness of German rule. Maybe we should have one of our own, starring our Serbian neighbors. Oof. Shots fired at Serbia. It's nice to see that tensions have not lowered. The Dominion of Canada declared war on the West Indies Union. Oh, the West Indies have, they've become syndicalists. I'm surprised they didn't become fascists. Also, America's not looking too hot. Man, it's 1937 and the world tension's already at 51%. This world is hot. Tripolitania has joined the Cairo Pact. Yep, Indo-Chinese Union won. Damn. I'm going to send you to a fucking... Belgrade. I don't really know who the next person I'm going to war with is. I haven't figured that part out yet. We got 10 experience. What's the difference between these two? Okay, so you see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch him all over to the bigger one. I'm getting rid of this. Also, cavalry. Let's see. Do I have any occupied territories? No. So I don't need to worry about putting military police on my cavalry yet. Let's add some field hospitals. The Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. A devastating blow for colonialism. I have XP, so I can apply upgrades now. Or promotions. I'm not going to support either of them. I can't do that till Albania is at peace. You can't do any of those yet. Let's do some of these. Extra research slot. That's always a great thing to have. Switzerland seeks an alliance. A diplomatic envoy arrived today from Switzerland with a missive explaining that the current government of Switzerland has found a need to formalize our current relationship and join our new military alliance. How should we respond? They made a wise decision. Switzerland has joined the now Adria Bund. My first ally that isn't a puppet. I like how in this mod, Constantinople is still called Constantinople. It's like, I'm almost certain that the Ottomans renamed it before World War II. Or actually before World War I. You can do fucking, France. Fuck France. Damn commies. Partial mobilization. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna bring you back from France because I got people spying on me. Activity level medium. Oh, the Ottomans are having their first troubles. Rebellion in Yemen. War in the desert. A new challenge for the crumbling empire? Oh. Hawaii joins the Reichspakt, and Masharik has just broken out. And my headset needs to be plugged in. There we go. Let's get a plane. Scout planes are nice. Saudi Arabia joined? Oh yeah, they're in the Cairo Pact. Saudi Arabia. The Venetian Revolt. Oh dear. Right, well. With the recent electoral victory on the right wing and vehemently anti-Austrian ANI party in the Italian Republic, there has been open sedition in the Veneto region by moderates opposed to the new government. Many regional rebels are openly calling for the restoration of the serene Republic of Venice, a famous state that has been conquered in the Revolutionary Wars and ruled alternatively by France, Austria, and Italy ever since. Though it is yet unclear whether this is part of an Austrian scheme to further their influence on the peninsula, it is not. As Austria, I can safely assure you it is not. Or represents legitimate efforts by rebels to free themselves from ANI rule. Already fighting is breaking out across northern Italy, posing a substantial risk to the Milan government, surrounded as it is by enemies on all sides. Can the Queen of the Adriatic survive? I'm rooting for you, Venice. Is there anything I can do? The Venetian Revolt. It appears the experiment of the Italian Republic is truly over. With the ANI having won the Italian elections, they have attempted to turn the nation into a unitary republic, stripping the composite states of their rights, and now Venetia has rebelled against them. Venetia has called for our help, though we must wait at least a few months before we can directly intervene. Without it appearing like we are interested only in conquest. If we do intervene, many within the Austrian government are suggesting that our only interest would be restoring the old Italian Federation, this time under a Habsburg ruler. Indeed, the Italians are so fed up with this failure of democracy, they might welcome such an option with open arms. We'll need to watch carefully.
Right.
Alrighty then. Put you over there.
Right.
No, now is not the time for singing. Now is the time for choices. Let's go to. Planes. We don't have any bombers. We need some bombers. Portugal has joined the Entente. Okay. The legation cities unilaterally restores British rights. When the Legation Council was created in 1928, the United Kingdom naturally was given a seat on the council. However, since Germany and Japan refused to recognize Ottawa as a responsible British government, the British were given only observer rights. Now, however, it seems that British influence in the cities is sufficient to get the council to reconsider restoring the British vote. The Austrian ambassador, rumored to have been bribed by the British, today raised the issue, and it was accepted by the High Commissioner without a vote. It seems the British are back on the council. And we weren't even consulted. Oh. The Russians declared war on, Turkestan. See, when I played through it earlier today, Alash Orda actually asked me to annex them. They're like, we don't want to be taken over by Turkestan. We'd rather have you. The enemy I know and all that. Factories. No, still need more. Man, some serious espionage going down. Alamut, newest book of Vladimir Bartol. The Slovenese are one of the lesser talked about minorities of our empire, though even after hundreds of years of being part of it, they're stuck to their own language and culture. The newest bestseller in the Slovene-speaking territories, written by Bartol, is a story of Turkish and Persian struggle to control the fortress of Alamut. The action is set in the 11th century, when Seljuk Turks started expanding into Asia Minor. It is suspected that the book will be translated into German and various other languages soon enough. Great! You know what, in light of all this espionage going on, let's get some passive defense going. Man, Italy's going nowhere. What? Ah, the West Indies. Venezuela took some of it. And the rest was released as the West Indies Federation.